Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Technology Mafia here with an unboxing and a review of these Creative Aurvana Live headphones. So I'm going to give you a quick tour of the box first. So here's the front. You see a picture of the headphones. You open this flap, you can actually see them right there, and they look nice and shiny, all brand new. Some information, it's in English and Japanese and Chinese, it looks like. So you have performance driver for music playback, noise isolation, plush ear pads, adjustable, comfortable headbands, and a lightweight and portable design. Around the back, some contents. Let me see if I can find specs at all. So 40mm drivers. Let's see, here we go. Frequency response 10 Hz to 30,000 Hz. 32 ohms is the impedance. Sensitivity to 103 decibels per milliwatt. The cord is 1.2 meters. And more info about the plug. So inside you get a gold-plated plug and adapter, some sort of input cable and extension cable, a microfiber travel couch, and that's about it. So let's go ahead and open this up. There's a security seal on the top. Use my knife here. So the reason for purchasing these is I'm still on the hunt for a replacement headphone for my Sony XB500s. I've been reading a lot of reviews about these, and people seem to like the sound a lot, and they sound like a much more expensive headphones. These are similar to almost exact copies of a pair of Denon headphones. I think they're the 1100 something series, which were sonically a very good speaker or headphone. So alright, they're headphones. Let's see, as far as paperwork, we have I don't know what that is, some sort of diagram. We have the microfiber pouch. Open this up here. So there it is. It's a nice big cinch pouch. You have a Asia Pacific. This is the warranty and info card. Don't know what that is. Here are the cables. So you see that we have the adapter to 1/4 inch, and this looks like just a 3.5mm extension cable. So if you want to make this cord longer for studio use. Let's go ahead and open this box up. And the headphones. Alright. Alright, so here we are. Here's what they look like. So they're very lightweight. As far as builds, so far they seem really good. Obviously this whole frame is plastic. The ear cups are plastic. They do look nice and shiny with chrome accents. And then this side is just black, but it's a reflective glossy black. It'll probably attract fingerprints. They're labeled left and right. You have the Aurvana, if that's how you say it, live, and then Creative logo on the side. Inside you have some pretty comfortable looking, I don't know if they look like memory foam, ear pads, drivers in there, and then you have 2 cables. Unfortunately these are not detachable, and it's not one cable, which I would prefer, but the XB500s are the same, not detachable. Adjustment looks okay, nice and clicky. And the headband has some nice padding. It seems like it's some sort of faux leather. So I'm going to try these out and compare them to my XB500s, and then be back and give you guys a quick review. Okay, so as far as a comparison, so I just got a chance to listen to some music with these Creative headphones and compare them to XB500s, which are over here, and I threw in the Bose headphones just for fun as well. And what I can tell you is that in comparison to the Bose headphones, these sound very, very flat and lifeless. Once you switch from these ones to the Creative headphones, they feel like you're stepping out of a Toyota Camry and stepping into a Porsche, so to speak. Everything just seems a little bit more lively. The treble, mids, highs, as well as the bass is just more punchy. The Bose feels very flat and kind of lifeless in comparison to these Creative headphones. So that's between those two. In comparison to the XB500s, it's pretty interesting. So the Creative headphones, I would say, are more forward than the Sonys are. So their sound signature is very forward in the sense that the mids are more forward. However, there's a lot of bass, and there's a good amount of treble as well. So the sound signature of these Creative headphones I would describe as more forward and more true. And I would compare that to the XB500s, which the sound signature on these would be more laid back and more dynamic in the sense of a wider sound stage. So they're very different sounds. I think that there are particular times in which one would sound better than the other depending on the type of music that you're listening to, and depending on what kind of mood you're in. Obviously with headphones, especially hi-fi headphones, you get into this trade-off where you can have a headphone that's very clear across the entire range and has excellent sparkle and has the high treble notes, but the negative of that is that it becomes very fatiguing. So you can't listen to that sort of headphone for a very long period of time before you start getting a headache or your ears start hurting because the sound is just too intense. And the opposite of that is you could have a headphone that's very laid back, which is easy to listen to, but is not as clear and doesn't have all of the emphasis in all of the areas, lows, mids, and highs. So I would say that this is a very, very good headphone, good sounding headphone. I did a video a few weeks back comparing 4 models. I would say that these Creative headphones are better than the XB950s. They're also better than the MDR 10Rs that I tested, and also better than the Bose SoundTrue or AE2 headphones. As far as finding a replacement for the XB500s, they're not really a replacement for those headphones simply because they're not as laid back, and that laid back signature is really what I'm looking for as far as a replacement for the XB5s. The comfort is very good. It's not as good, I don't think, as the XB500s or the Bose, but this is a light headphone. And the ear cups are very comfortable, and obviously they'll probably get softer over time. The clamping force is excellent. The only one thing that I will mention is that if you have a large size head, you may have issues because I don't have a particularly large head, but this is full extension, and that's kind of what fits comfortably on my head. So just fair warning for those of you who are looking into buying these headphones. And they originally, when they came out, I think the MSRP was $99 on these. Right now you can pick them up for around $40. So they're very good value, absolutely very good value, much better value than the Bose, I think, or the 2 other Sonys that I tested. I'll say that as far as the laid back and bass tones, I think that the XB500 is a better headphone in that regard, simply because the bass just feels lower. The mids are a lot more recessed on those headphones. The treble is still kind of forward. these are quicker sounding in my opinion. So I'm sure that there are a lot of folks who will prefer the sound of these Creative headphones to the XP500s, simply because they sound quicker and they sound louder at the same volume because the mids are pushed a little bit more forward. So overall, excellent headphone. I would recommend this to you if you're looking for something that's inexpensive, that you could drive easily from your iPhone, iPad, iPod, whatever it is, cell phone. So that's my review. The search continues. I'm going to try to purchase possibly a pair or two of Sony headphones that have a similar sound signature to this pair over here, and once I do that, I'll upload a video review. This has been an unboxing and a review of the Creative Aurvana Live headphones. As always, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, issues, please comment below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and as always, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.